Don't make it easy for your kids.
Yeah.
All right? Put your priority together. Get a check.
Yeah.
And it's all about the money. All right? But it's really about experience, creating experience with loved ones.
Oh, yeah.
Experience, bro. At the end of the day, it's all experience anyways.
Welcome back to another episode of Careful Boys. We have Thach Nguyen with us today. Bart has a question about your marriage.
So in a lot of your, the stories that we talked about in the other episodes, in both like raising kids the right way and then like even like saving and kind of like even guiding some of your like life's decisions, it seems like your wife has such an integral part in it.
Yes.
And nowadays I also see a lot of memes of like how important it is to find or have that like significant other. Like that is almost like one of the biggest determinants of people's success. How did you know your wife was the one? Because during like the whole indictment, like she was just your girlfriend.
Right.
And so yeah, how did you know she was the one? And like, what did you look for in the person that was supposed to be the one?
Well, if you backtrack back then, all I was thinking back then, what an ideal girlfriend was someone that's almost like a trophy wife. You know, the one that everybody think of.
Yeah.
You know, like this person with big boobs and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? It's, you know, the one that stands out that everybody like, oh my God, that's your wife? That's your girlfriend?
People would envy.
Right?
Yeah.
That was my vision. And the first time I met Cammie was she was a senior in high school, and my friend was the coach after high school, and I already graduated 2 years ago, and he asked me to come back and actually help coach the tennis team. So when I was coaching, she was one of the players, and we always go out together, the whole team. And then Cammie and I used to talk. And what's interesting is what I envision, what I want as a girlfriend, but what I like and prefer, even when I look back today, is someone who's actually more quiet. Not someone like, because I have friends that have wife and girlfriend that's like out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so Cammie, and I started talking to her, I actually like the quietness, the introvert, you know what I mean? I thought I wanted an extrovert girlfriend. I think the reason why is because I was hoping that it can bring something out of me or something, you know what I mean? Extrovert girlfriend. Sure. And so the more time I spent with Cammie, I like the down to earth, the humbleness, and we just started just going out playing tennis. And I like the normalness of it, you know what I mean? And we would do more of that. And I still didn't understand what I really wanted, other than I like this girl because she's just low key. And when I went through trial, it really, really made me think. You think about this, guys. She went to the grand jury almost every month for almost 2 years, getting tortured, mentally raped. And everything you can, when the feds get on you, they will just rip you down. And she was out there defending me, even though I was clean, but just going in every month.
Yeah. She could have rolled just because I was like, I don't want to deal with this anymore.
Right? Yeah. Every month. Coming home crying, bro. And then I remember the day they said, you know, she's already gone. She's already on immunity. And they said they're going to come get you on Monday. Cammie and I decided I need to take a quick mental break and just get out of my environment. So I drove over to Vancouver, BC to try to like figure out how to do this thing. And we went up there, we're like, all right, I realized Cammie has really been batting for me. This is the right one. You don't really know who, you know what I mean, till they're really bad for you.
Yeah.
And I had no money back then either, you know what I mean? We're still broke. We went through the worst case scenario. If I go in for 15 years, let's create a game plan on what you're gonna do. Game plan number one was will you please bring my mom and dad when they want to come visit? Bring them. Right, to come visit me. Okay, I got it. 2, I'm going to give you power of attorney to have the right to sell, do whatever you want to do to the property. You don't need both signature. We're going to have that in place. And we went through all this other thing. And the last one was, if you don't want to wait until I get out of prison, then you can go and start going, doing, being with anybody else, which is fine. I understand. It's a lot to ask.
Yeah.
And she says, I ain't going nowhere.
Wow.
2 years of torture and then another 15 years of potentially
Right?
not even being able to see you.
See?
That's freaking crazy.
It's next level.
Next level, bro.
Yeah.
See? So that's how I knew, right? I got the right one.
Yeah.
And then, of course, when we grew up together, right? She really is the smart one. She's the logical one. She's the one who also is, let those fucking kids fucking skim their fucking knees. You know what I mean? Quit being a bitch and let them fucking skim their knees.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, you're introvert, but God damn, you're straight. So I get the best of both worlds. She's not to save money, she's not to manage money.
Yeah.
She's keep it humble, right? She's a thinker, she's a, you know what I mean? She's smart, analytical, and she's a badass.
Yeah.
Let those fucking kids rot. Fuck them.
Fuck them kids.
God damn it. But seriously, you ask Cammy, you ever give a chance? She's not on social media. She don't have Instagram. She don't have Facebook. She runs the business in the back end. And she'll tell Russ and Hudson, no, y'all ain't getting that shit. Like Hudson wanted, you know, when Russell turned 16, he wanted to get a new car, right? I got money to buy it.
Yeah.
Right? We're like, no, you ain't buying it. You got to drive this Honda for a year first before you buy it.
I remember.
My friend, you know, they all got new cars. I'm Mercer Island, you know, like they all get new cars when they turn 16. Nope, gotta drive it. So now Hudson just turned 16. I want to get a new car, just like Russell. Yeah, but he didn't get it till he was a year. I know, but you know what, Steve? I mean, like, come on, I got the money to buy it now. No, you should drive this Honda for a year. So he's driving the Honda for a year. Yeah, see? So it's Cammy. Me, I would like, okay, fuck, here, you can have it. Don't tell your mom.
Damn.
Where should I park this car, Dad? I don't know, park down the street somewhere.
Don't show mom.
So from like, so obviously from this side, we could see why she's such a rider. She's so down.
Yeah.
From her side, if we were to ask Cammy why she would do that for you at that stage,
Yeah.
what would she say? Like, why did she want to be that loyal? Like,
I
what was it
can-
about you?
Yeah, that's a good one. I think the reason why Cammy stuck with me, because she says to me, she doesn't know anyone that is so focused, so passionate. When they want something, they get it. And few people can do that. And as I got older, after coming through what I do, there has not been anything that I want I couldn't get yet. But I really wanted it. And few people were able to do that. And on a spiritual side, as I got older, I was told by multiple different spiritual teachers that, and then it's so funny because I just got another one. Just one of my other teachers sent this to me the other day. She says, when you add up your birthday, my birthday add up like May was my month, May 18, right?
Yeah.
And the year 1970 add up to 22. And she sent this to me and said, right, the life path master number 22. Those with a life path number 22 tend to have greater spiritual understanding and the ability to apply knowledge in a practical way. They have the potential to achieve enormous success with a unique talent for manifesting idea into reality, and as such are often referred to as the master builder. And what's interesting is this is just another thing, and I have had many spiritual teachers on my journey in the last 20 years had commented on stuff like this, and I don't even know. But today, everything I want, I always get. And so Cammy really, because she's also one of those kind of persons, she wants something she get too. So we both have this interesting thing where we're very driven, and she's an introvert, and I'm an extrovert. Interesting.
They make a good team.
Make a good bomb-ass team.
What's up, guys? If you do not know, we have a Patreon. I want you to click in our description and go over there and check out all the beautiful stuff we have for you. It's super duper access for only our super duper exclusive lovers like yourselves. You're gonna be getting one never been released director's cut every week. But not only that, you get another fresh, too hot for YouTube video.
We say some crazy shit on there.
2 videos a week. But not only that, you get to join our Discord and come chat with us, direct access. We're in there, the whole Careful Boys in there, jumping in, dogpiling on people, laughing, playing, joking, whatever. And you can come talk to us directly.
So if you like what we do and what we've been doing for the past 10 years, please support our Patreon and click the link below to get all the details.
There's so many different tiers. You can see it when you click that.
Yeah, one thing I thought that was really cool was when we first started talking, like I would actually hit Thach up for a bunch of advice.
Yeah.
And seeing like how big of a person he is in the real estate space, you would think that like if I have asked a question, he would just fire back. But almost every question I asked, he goes, let me talk to Cammy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then they would come back and reply as a team,
Yep.
sometimes even in voice memo,
Yeah.
as a team,
Yep.
this is what we think about your situation.
That's right.
And I was like, oh.
Cam is the brain. You know, there's a lot of people don't know this. So in my mentorship, when student, they email in question, that I got this deal, I'm paying this much for it, it's gonna cost me this much, I'm putting this much money down, my monthly payment is this, interest rate is this, my rent is this, and I'm gonna do this ADU or not ADU, and here's my question, what do you guys think? And what do you think? That's what they asked me. And then what happened is that Cammy will read all these students, and then she read it, and she reply back without even me replying it. And a lot of students think it's me, but it's Cammy. So that's the smartness of it, because you understand. So that's why when Bart asked these questions, I was like, honey, Bart asked this question, what do you think? Oh, if I was in Bart's shoe, I would definitely do this. All right, let me tell him that. So she is the smart logic one. So I know how to go out there and bring the fish. Yeah. She know how to hit that fish and make gourmet dinner out of it.
Yeah, you're like the CEO. She's like the COO.
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she operates, and then you can do the sales. You can do the networking.
Like the promotion, everything. Yeah. I'm the promoter. She's the CEO.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right. And it worked out well, right? And I think it was part of the journey of we attracted each other from day one. And she's been a die right to all the way to the end, 15 years.
For real.
Right? That's what I think, right? If you're gonna have a healthy, balanced, successful life, meaning money, joy, happiness, peace of mind, all that, you gotta find someone, man, that can just ride with you like that.
That's crazy to know that, like, your partner, even if all of this went away,
Yeah.
she's still gonna be there.
Yeah.
It's pretty massive.
I'm gonna catch a case and test.
Book me up! Book me up right now!
Are you gonna stay if I'm locked up for 15 years?
Fuck no, I'm out of here. When can I leave?
That's such a crazy thing. The fact
crazy
that she was
thing,
down for.
Bro, I'm
if
telling you,
did that
man.
time, like she would have been.
You think Gio would do that for you?
Yeah, I think she would. Because my moment with that was when me and Joe first graduated college, and we didn't really know what to do because YouTube wasn't really a built thing yet. We were like, fuck, are we gonna like become police officers and try to do YouTube on the side? Or are we gonna become nurses? Like, what are we gonna do? We're trying to find like a job that like work 3-4 days out of the week and we'll do YouTube on the side. And we were really conflicted. And I remember like the moment exactly for what it was, because I never had anyone outside of family like portrayed this amount of like loyalty before. I was staying with Gio at her place, where she was renting a house with other people in their 20s that were all like working professionals. And I was sitting on the counter and I was like, man, I don't know what to do. And she could just tell that this was something that was like going through my mind. And then she was like, how about this? I'll support you, because she had a job, she was working at a bank at the time. She goes, I'll support you for as long as you need until you figure out if you want to continue doing it.
That's cool, bro.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, you support me? Because I think most, even till this day, right, you go on a date with the chick, they assume you're gonna pay.
That's right.
So that's that's just a fucking dinner.
Right.
For her to go like, I'll support you.
The whole thing.
You're living, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'll pay all your bills. You and Joe have something special going on. Go figure that out. See if you can make something out of it. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. And even just talking about YouTube back in the day, it's like that's like foreign. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? How y'all gonna make any money doing that
Like
shit?
cuckoo talk, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's like 2009.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they were monetizing channels yet.
Yeah, it was. She was just like, you figure it out. And then what I told her recently, though, I was like, hey, thinking back to that moment, I actually had two sides. I had one side I revealed to you. There's another side I didn't reveal to you. She actually got mad. I was like, the one side that I revealed to you, I was like, that's so fucking dope that you're that loyal and that committed to me. The other side of me, I was like, see, that's why Mexicans are so irresponsible. They're so financially irresponsible, making stupid decisions like this. What a dumb decision.
Wrong thing. I should have invested into crypto or something, not on this guy.
He's like, I could have left you. I could have freaking.
I could have invested in real estate, but I invested in you. God damn it.
What a bust.
But that's good, bro. That's serious though. You're talking about like all in. I mean, that's a lot of money. Think about it.
Yeah, it was all in. She was like, you move in with me. I'll cover your bills. You don't have to worry about it. You just work on whatever you need to work on with Joe all day for as long as you need. And I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
Dude.
Yeah.
I feel like that's such a lucky thing that, like with Cammy or with Gio, how they were down to do these things, but they didn't have to do them.
They don't.
Yeah.
Is pretty, like, that's pretty lucky that, because there's a lot of women out there that are down to do that and then they end up having to do that.
Yeah.
Like, somewhere out there's some lady that's literally 15 years in waiting for her man to get out of jail and she's been loyal and it's like, damn, it's sad to see.
And the dude's been cheating on her in jail.
With another dude. No, but you know what's crazy though? What's crazy is, I'll tell you from my own life experience, and Bart, maybe you can share your thoughts. As much financial blessing that I got, it wouldn't even be the same if you didn't have nobody to share it with.
That's true, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you got all this money and you go on vacation with who?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? Like, all right, you got that money, let's go to Japan for 2 weeks. With who? You know what I mean? By yourself? Right? I mean, you could. You know what I mean?
I wonder what your life really would be like if you were doing all this, but you didn't have a family. Like, what would be the point? Like,
You might not even be as driven, maybe.
I wouldn't. Because there's, you only need so much for your own self.
yeah.
After a while, take you to the next level?
Like, whose future are you doing it for?
Yeah.
You know?
Because after the next level, it's all about outside of you.
Yeah.
For you, for all of us in this room, right?
Yeah.
We can make 100 grand be good. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or whatever, right? But once you go beyond that, the wife, the kids, the family, the friend, the mom, whatever, right? It's beyond you now.
Yeah.
It's a bigger cost. And so, like, that's how I think about it, man. It's like, if I was, like, divorced from her, like, fuck, what the fuck would I do all this for anyways, right? Yeah. Like, go have this money to do what? So there's a lot of people I know that got a lot of money. They riding solo to a car show. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, it's like, what? Sometimes I look at my garage, I'm like, this is all cool and dandy, but it's like, if my kid didn't, like, want to kick it with me, or, like my kid the other day, it's my birthday, and they wrote me this card, and it's like, thank you for doing this, thank you for that, and then they said at the end, thank you for always showing up to my baseball game and watching me play.
Damn. It's gonna make me cry.
Yeah. Different from the 90s movies where the kids are playing and then there's like, Dad's gone working again.
They look at the empty bleacher seat.
Empty seat. The mom's like, yeah.
You'll be here any minute, son.
Listen, where I live, there's a lot of parents that don't show up, bro.
Yeah.
I bet.
Are they busy because they're just constantly working, or like
They're not buying real estate, so they gotta actively make their money.
They got no passive income streams.
They're busy working, and I hate to even say it, a bunch of them are Asians.
Yeah.
That's the mentality, bro.
Too many kickbacks,
You know,
Work first.
Do you know that Jason's parents, he's from China. His mom and dad, they wanted to come over to the U.S. and trying to see if he can get a better life when he was 13. And they came over here to check out school. And after he got here at 13, and then he liked it, and his parents just shipped him off and lived with a
nanny or something.
like a
Sponsor
family.
Yeah.
He been living.
Oh yeah, they're called parachute kids. They send them over first, and then later they might come to America, whatever.
He been living here he been living in Seattle since 13 years old. He's 22 years old.
Wow.
Dang.
Mom and dad will come visit once in a while, right?
Yeah.
He talked to me every day, but he been living here in Seattle. Went to school, went to high school, went to middle school, high school, college, right? Everything since 13.
Yep. On his own. Huh?
See, so he's independent for sure, but everything else is lonely, man. So like that's why when I say, yo, bro, I want to go to LA with me, he's like, oh man, he loved kicking with me because I'm like his dad. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he get to learn from me. I mean, that kid just already bought a $1 million fourplex recently where he got money from wholesaling.
Wow.
That's
And
crazy.
so now he's like,
22?
yeah, see,
22, dude.
but yeah, so that's when my kid wrote that, like, thanks for coming to my baseball game all the time, watching me play.
Yeah. That means
Now in their mind what matters,
Oh yeah.
And it means a lot that you go and they're not even starting.
bro.
I'm going to watch you sit. You look good out there, son.
Seriously,
That means a lot.
right? So that's to put the thing in perspective for a lot of people. Like in our world, I'm trying to work my ass off so you can have something you didn't have,
Yeah.
And the kid's
Right,
like,
yeah,
just
yeah,
show
yeah.
it to my baseball game.
Yeah, the kids don't care about that.
They don't care.
bro.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
See?
Yeah, I never cared about that.
And so
either.
sometimes, the old generation, we got it backward, man. They're so busy working, trying to provide to these kids so they don't have to suffer.
Yeah.
When all the kid wanted is just, man, where my parents at? Every other parents.
They're just
but
gonna
never-
suffer from something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I came up, of course, my mom had to work. Some of these parents today, at least one parent, one parent can show up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I remember this one Asian Chinese kid, he's going to the game, man. Mom and dad or the nanny would drop him off. And then when they get done, nanny pick him up. Like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. I don't envy rich kids, man.
No.
When you see the full
Picture.
when you're that age, you go, fuck, you have everything. The newest things that come out, I'm like, man, your life must be so good. And then you turn around, you're like, oh shit, no friends, no family, just no purpose, no motivation. Everything is just solved with money. And then you're just like, man, I'm glad that I had the opposite.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I
dude.
don't know if you remember. Our friend Victor was being paid to hang out with some hedge fund manager's son.
I do remember that.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Because this guy was so busy that he couldn't spend time with his son.
Yeah.
He paid one of our friends to just be his homie. Yeah.
You think about it. Why are we doing all here for anyways?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Really think about the deep question. Why the hell you doing all of it anyways?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So it make me no damn sense. You know what I mean? So I agree with you, bro. It's like some of those kids, they're the most loneliest kids, man. And they do shit. You know what I mean? Like just get attention.
Yeah. They act out in order to
Act
just
out.
get seen.
I know one that just be lying and shit just to so you can like they can feel like he'll say shit just so like people go, really?
Get attention.
Yeah, right. And he lived like that, bro. Since I've been knowing him since middle school.
Damn.
Still do it today.
Test me, bro.
So don't make it easy for your kids.
Yeah.
All right. Put your priority together. Get a check.
Yeah.
It ain't all about the money. All right. But it's really about experience, creating experience with loved ones.
Oh yeah.
Experience, bro. At the end of the day, it's all experience, anyways.
And
You
it
know?
is a blessing that both of you guys went through something that was made a big enough chance for them to show how loyal they were. That's pretty
And the
big.
thing is, I always tell people, you don't have to learn it on your own. You can learn from other people's mistake also.
That's true. Yeah.
Right?
I don't want to learn from my mistakes anymore.
I've done enough.
I made a mistake.
Learn everything off Joe.
Give us a mistake, Joe, so we can learn.